Justin Dunn gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Striding in, Marcus Semien, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tony. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Kemp, 28 years old. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Kemp, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So now it's Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Two out here and a runner at second. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit two batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think they have to be hoping that D. Gordon starts to turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seam. The second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners nothing. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Versatile out there, can play you some center field, can even play the corners. This is a guy that can really go get it. Super quick feet. Be on the lookout, though. Some will test his arm.
At the plate, Marcus Semien fouled away. In his career, Semien has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Striding in once again, Tony Kemp, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Lewis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Comes set, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Right to Gordon. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now for the Mariners, Shed Long comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tom Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will bang up against the wall. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses him up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not sure was a great take, or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Malik Smith the next to hit. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Mark Canha. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
1 gone for the A's here in the third. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy the game before he hurts someone.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the stretch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And
the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop.
And look out as that one sails behind him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
J.B. Wendelken will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Now the 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up and into the cleanup guy. It's ball 1. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Paul
Your attention,
Blackburn
please.
will come into the game now and take over
Oakland,
following the ejection.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 1-1 the count now. Vogelbach behind, ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Two strikes.
And this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eric Swanson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's just out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
Mark Canha is on deck. The 3-1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Mark.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Mark Canha is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Ball. No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. And Vogelback has it to retire the side. First pitch on its way.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, Jed Long.
Now a hard liner toward short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. Into the box, Austin Nola, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. in the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Simeon's got it, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Tom Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Simeon's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And the pitch.
Nope.
This year against right-handed pitching, Olson brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? They're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready once again, Sean Murphy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or...
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Brendan Brennan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And he popped him up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center field
trying to pick things up where we left off. Tony Kemp, he went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he fouls this one off. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Seared down the first baseline to Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dylan Moore is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Next for Seattle, D. Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swinging a looper to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Davis going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, number 20.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dan Vogelbach is next. Line hard to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a play. Hats off to that one. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Shed Long.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This is hit softly to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Nola.
Now batting, Austin Nola. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Lewis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there as he currently finds himself third best on the squad. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the... Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53.
7th inning ready to roll. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Piscotty
just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Chad Pinder is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Ball two.
All even now, 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it by a count. Last half of the seventh here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. 0-1 the count. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Moore is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder, Malik.
Malik Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
Now
a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's D. Gordon now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder
Mitch Henniger the next to bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Seattle. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Yoshihisa Hirano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6.
Stepping in, Sean Murphy. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Chapman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come. Comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And it's fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Your
Jake
attention,
Diekman
please.
will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 35.
1-0 pitch.
Jake.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Diekman is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kemp on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman, Jed Long.
Ready for another shot now. Shed Long. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Waiting on it is Kemp. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin
At the plate,
Nola.
Austin Nola. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And I have a
The left
strong
fielder,
hunch here
number
that's
1,
going to be the last pitch he
Kyle.
throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Your
Joaquin
attention, please.
Soria will come into the
Now
game now and
pitching
take
for the
over
Athletics.
following the ejection.
Number 48.
First delivery to him on the way. Kyle Lewis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Stephen
The right
Piscotty.
fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
first offering on its way. Fouled off. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
Now
batter was able to keep his hands
base.
inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Hinder.
In now, Chad Pinder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Smith is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
So striding in, Sean Murphy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the stretch. On he pops it up. Nola in foul ground. And this will land foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 10 and the Mariners 3. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air, out to right. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he popped him up. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. J.B. Wendelken wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Justin Dunn worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.